So today in this video guys, I will be sharing with you some of the most important scenarios which are playing out right now here in price action of Bitcoin, and I'm also going to show you where the price in the medium short term, where the price for the coming days might be possibly heading. So before I do that, I want you to do me a favor and quickly destroy that like button, and to those individuals watching this are the first time, to hit that subscribe button, and also a quick reminder to those individuals who have not claimed this free 200 USD position airdrop from Bybit, then I suggest you guys to check the video description, because this event is going to end in 4 days. So if you want to trade with free money, if you want to take advantage of this kind of bonuses, then definitely check the video description. Now what I want you guys to do is to simply monitor this price action in a daily time frame using this Wyckoff's reaccumulation schematic 2, because according to Wyckoff, the price of Bitcoin could be ending this phase B very soon, and we could be heading towards this phase C, where we are expecting more sideways movement, even few pullbacks before starting with an actual bullish move here like this. Yes, you heard that correctly guys. The price of Bitcoin looks like it might be ending this phase B very soon, and it could be heading towards this phase C, where the market, where the price is expected to be more volatile before starting with an actual bullish move. And I'm also aware I showed you this in a very different way. I mean, I showed you the price of Bitcoin could be in this final phase, right? But diving deep into this Wyckoff's reaccumulation phase, I came to a conclusion that this might be actually phase B. Price could be slowly getting attracted in this phase C before finding bottom, before starting with an actual bullish move. And now let me show you why this scenario actually make a lot of sense. This here is a #1 reason why I showed you guys that this descending broadening wedge is a bullish continuation pattern. But before we see an actual breakout happening like this, first there could be more sideways movement, price getting attracted in between this 0.5.618 Fibonacci line, which could be in between 60,000 65,000 before starting with a move like this. I mean, I showed you that this is a bullish continuation pattern, but before this bullish continuation pattern plays out, first we could see a continuation, price forming a double top type of formation. You can see this looks like a perfect double top type of formation, which is a bearish continuation pattern. And according to the double top, if the price starts showing weakness, you can see this will be our price objective. I mean, the 0.618 Fibonacci line. So if this happens, then you can see this lines up perfectly with this Wyckoff's phase C. More sideways movement, even few pullbacks before breaking out, because you can see this formation, what we are witnessing right now, could also be forming a right shoulder, because according to inverse head and shoulder formation, if the price of Bitcoin starts following this double top pattern and get attracted in between this 0.5.618 Fibonacci line, start following this Wyckoff's reaccumulation schematic 2, where we are going to get attracted in this phase C, then you can see we could be also forming a perfect right shoulder, more sideways movement, slowly getting attracted here to the downside before finding bottom, before starting with this actual bullish move. Because once the price, you can see guys, once the price breaks out from this neckline, which we have around 71 72,000, the upcoming days for Bitcoin actually looks very bullish. And I've been very clear about this move. I mean, the price of Bitcoin could be getting attracted in between this 90,000 to 100,000 before starting with an actual corrective move. But for now, if you look at this formation, if you compare the scenarios which I just showed you, it actually makes a lot of sense. And even in a bigger picture, if you look at this parabolic curve pattern step-like formation, we are aware Bitcoin has already formed base 1, base 2, base 3, and this here could be a formation of base 4. And if you look at this example in base 4, price is expected to show more sideways movement, even few pullbacks before heading towards this sell point. So that's why guys, that's why once the price find support once the price forms this perfect right shoulder, gets attracted in between this 0.5, 0.618 Fibonacci line, even ends this phase C from Wyckoff, then you can see we could be preparing ourselves for another move towards this sale point, and even this sale point is going to be in between 90,000, 100,000. So looking into different scenarios, looking into different time frame, the price right now could be preparing itself for another continuation here to the downside with some shakeouts before finding bottom, before starting with an actual bullish move. And now, even according to this rising wedge, a rising wedge is a bearish continuation pattern. And in our case, you can see very clearly, guys, the price of Bitcoin is following this bearish scenario because we have already broken out from this key line of resistance, which could be resulting in another continuation like this. I'm not expecting price of Bitcoin to go lower than this. I mean, around 50, 55,000, I think 60,000. That would be the worst case target for now. And price after that could be showing a move like this. Yes, guys, even if the price in the immediate short term starts following this bearish continuation pattern, gets attracted in between the 60,000 to 65,000, please do not panic. That could be just a temporary pullback before we start with an actual bullish move, because I just showed you pullback around 65,000 means the price could be following this step-like formation, price could be following this inverse head and shoulder type of formation, descending broadening wedge pattern, and even this Wyckoff's reaccumulation schematic too. So what to expect here in the immediate short term? I just showed you there will be more sideways moving, even few pullbacks, because according to this volume profile, the volume profile is a representation of the volume traded at different price levels. So if you look on the left hand side, you can see that, right? It helps traders identify areas of high activity, high volume, and low activity, low volume within the specific period. So according to this volume profile, you can also see this POC line sits around 62,000. That means this POC line is the area where the most trading activity occurred over the season. So that's why this trend line could be attracting us, but this will be one of the most important support for us. And after a move like this, the price is expected to make a new all-time high. Yes, guys, once the price gets attracted around this key line of support, we are expecting a new all-time high for Bitcoin, because we are aware in the immediate short term things lines up perfectly for Bitcoin. I mean, some pullback, price getting attracted towards the lower band or the lower trend line from this ascending broadening wedge in a weekly time frame, which is a bearish continuation pattern. But instead of a breakout like this, I am actually expecting price of Bitcoin after that to make a new all-time high, get attracted in between this 90 to 100,000, and only after that start with an actual corrective move like this. Yes, guys, even in a bigger picture, we might see few sideways moving, even few shakeout, but it doesn't change the overall picture, because the overall picture for Bitcoin still looks very, very bullish. And now, if you look at this leading indicator, the CPI indicator, even this leading indicator clearly points us that before we see, or before we expect a pullback around 60,000, 65,000, right, first we have to break the support which we have from this CPI line. This CPI line is going to be acting as one of the most important line of support for Bitcoin, because according to this leading indicator, you can see we have already tested this trend line twice. So any sort of a pullback here in the immediate short term means we could still expect a move like this. And if you are thinking about shorting Bitcoin right now, then wait until this key line of support gets broken. Yes, I am aware the price of Bitcoin is showing weakness, and it could also get attracted in between the 60,000, 65,000, but that does not change the overall picture. I just showed you that might be very shortly price getting attracted to some of the key line before turning the price upside down. So that's why, guys, that's why even if the price right now looks like it might be forming a bearish crossover here now, Williams alligator indicator, blue line appearing at the top, red line and green line at the bottom, even this bearish scenario could be very shortly, because I personally think price after some move like this, it will be turning this indicator bullish one more time. Yes, guys, I personally think the price of Bitcoin could be forming a very similar move to this one here. Let me show you from this past price action. you can see the price of Bitcoin during uptrend, impulsive move, corrective move, right? We had a very nice impulsive move, another corrective move, price formed a double top type of formation before heading towards this neckline, before starting with an actual bullish move. So in our case, this might be another continuation, price forming a double top, get attracted towards this neckline, and after that a move like this. Yes guys, just like from this past price action, the price of Bitcoin also looks like forming a double top, but this double top doesn't mean we are bearish. Just like here from the past price action, it could be temporarily bearish, price coming back to this some key line, right? And then slowly start with this actual bullish move, because I personally think the upcoming days for Bitcoin, even after shakeout, even after some pullback, is still look bullish, because in a bigger picture we are already aware this might be a beginning of a new market phase once we overcome the resistance which we have around 72,000. And now, even according to this Bollinger Band, you can see this is a squeeze in Bollinger Band, which is going to indicate incoming volatility. So right now, along with the support from this CPI line, we also have support from this lower band, which in the immediate short term could be resulting in some relief rally. So any sort of a bearish move like this, guys, please zoom out, because every corrective move during uptrend has been a great buying opportunity. And I personally think even a pullback around 65,000 is going to be another great buying opportunity. So this is what I see looking at the price action of Bitcoin in a different time frame using different scenarios. So if you enjoyed my vlog, then please do not hesitate to destroy that like button, and to those individuals watching this for the first time, to hit that subscribe button. And also a quick reminder, if you haven't claimed this free 200 USD futures position airdrop from Bybit, then I suggest you guys to check the video description, because this event is going to end in 4 days. So if you want to trade with free money, if you want to take advantage of these bonuses, then definitely check the video description. And by saying this, I'm signing out until next time. Bye bye.